France keep squad changes minimal ahead of look crunch against England. Fabien Galthie has revealed his squad for the final round of the 2026 Six Nations Championship clash against England national rugby union team, opting for continuity over radical changes despite a disappointing setback against Scotland national rugby union team. The loss in Edinburgh ended France's Grand Slam hopes but did little to dent their ambitions for the championship title. A bonus point victory over England at the Stade de France will secure the silverware, keeping Les Bleus firmly in the hunt. Galthie's selection strategy has been deliberate. Instead of reacting to form or panic, he has made targeted adjustments based on injuries and suspensions, demonstrating confidence in the core squad. This approach reflects both the trust he has in his established starters and the belief that stability will be key against a resilient English side. Key injuries and suspension changes. France's backline remains largely unchanged from the side that started against Scotland. However, injury and suspension have forced some strategic alterations. Nicolas Deporter is unavailable with a calf injury. He has been replaced by Pierre-Louis Barassi in the starting 15, with Emilien Gailton added to the bench to provide backline depth. Oscar Jegou, suspended following his controversial eye gouge incident against Scotland, misses the game. Temo Matiu, the highly rated Bordeaux Beagles back rower, will make his international debut in Jegou's absence. Anthony Jelonch is also sidelined due to injury. This has prompted Charles Ollivon to move from lock to number 8, filling the void in the loose trio. Despite these changes, Galthie has resisted making wholesale alterations, emphasizing continuity and cohesion over experimentation. The French coach is prioritizing players' familiarity with each other and with his tactical framework, particularly ahead of a high-stakes encounter against a strong England pack. Backline stability. The backline retains most of its regular starters, providing continuity in both attack and defense. Thomas Ramos continues at fullback, offering stability and experience in the last line of defense. Theo Adesogbe and Louis Bielbayri remain on the wings, providing pace, finishing ability, and counter-attacking threat. In the midfield, Pierre-Louis Barassi partners Yoram Moefana, the latter retaining his spot at 12 despite a difficult outing against Scotland. Moefana's experience and proven international pedigree have earned him the coach's trust. The half-back pairing of Antoine Dupont, captain, and Mathieu Jalibert remains unchanged, giving France a steady platform to orchestrate their attacking moves and manage game tempo. This continuity in the backline ensures that France can rely on its strongest combination for critical plays, particularly in counterattacks, set-piece moves, and defensive organization. Galthie has made only necessary adjustments, prioritizing reliability and tactical coherence. Forward pack adjustments. The forward pack sees more significant changes due to injury and suspension, particularly in the loose trio. Charles Ollivon shifts from lock to number 8, replacing Jelonch and adding leadership, physicality, and ball-carrying ability to the back of the scrum. Temo Matiu debuts on the flank, bringing fresh energy and dynamism to France's loose forwards. Maitiu's inclusion adds height and power, helping to compete in lineouts and breakdowns. Francois Cross remains the other back row starter, providing continuity and tackling reliability. In the second row, Thibaut Flamand partners Emmanuel Moefana, a pairing designed to enhance the French scrum and lineout. Their combination is intended to provide additional weight, strength, and stability against England's formidable forward pack, which has been a consistent threat throughout the Six Nations. The front row remains unchanged, with Dorian Aldegheri, Julien Marchand, and Jean-Baptiste Gros forming a stable and experienced unit. Their continuity is crucial, as the front row serves as the foundation for both scrummaging dominance and defensive solidity in close-quarter exchanges. Bench composition and tactical flexibility. France has opted for a 6-2 split on the bench, giving the team flexibility in forward rotations while maintaining options in the backline. Forwards replacements: Pito Malvica, Rodrigue Neti, Demba Bamba, Hugo Oradou, Mikael Gillard, Joshua Brennan. Backline replacements: Baptiste Saran, Emilien Gailton. This balance ensures that France can manage player fatigue, maintain intensity in the forwards, and bring fresh attacking options in the backline as the match unfolds. The bench composition reflects Galthie's strategic thinking, blending experienced players with those capable of providing energy and impact in critical moments. Tactical implications. Galthie's adjustments are not only reactive but also tactically motivated. The inclusion of Flamand and Moefana strengthens the scrum and lineout, key areas where England can dominate if unchallenged. Ollivon's move to number 8 allows France to have a versatile player who can carry, defend, and act as a line-out option, enhancing fluidity in the loose. Maitiu's debut brings fresh legs and agility, providing additional options at the breakdown and in open play. These subtle but calculated changes are aimed at countering England's strengths, particularly their set-piece and forward aggression, while retaining the cohesion and continuity that has served France well throughout the tournament. Key players to watch: Antoine Dupont. As captain and scrum half, Dupont will dictate tempo, manage game flow, and provide leadership in high-pressure situations. Matiu Jalibert. His control at fly-half will be crucial in exploiting gaps, controlling territory, and executing tactical kicking. Temo Matiu. Debuting under pressure, Maitiu's performance could set the tone for France's loose forward dominance. Moefana needs to bounce back from a challenging game against Scotland, providing midfield solidity and attacking threat. Match details. Date: Saturday, March 14. Venue: Stade de France, St. Denis. Kickoff: 21:10 local, 20:10 Greenwich Mean Time. Referee: Nika Amashukali. GRU. Assistant referees: Andrew Brace, IRFU, Holly Davidson, SRU, TMO, Brett Cronin, RA, FPRO, Matteo Lipperini, FIR. Full France 15 and bench starting 15:15 Thomas Ramos, 14 Theo Adesab, 13 Pierre-Louis Barassi, 12 Yoram Moefana, 11 Louis Bielbayeri, 10 Matiu Jalibert, 9 Antoine Dupont, c. 8 Charles Ollivon, 7 Temo Matiu, 6 François Cross, 5 Emmanuel Meafo, 4 Thibaut Flamant, 3 Dorian Aldegheri, 2 Julien Marchand, 1 Jean-Baptiste Gros. Replacements: 16 Pito Malvica, 17 Rodrigue Netti, 18 Demba Bamba, 19 Hugo Oradou, 20 Michael Gillard, 21 Joshua Brennan, 22 Baptiste Saran, 23 Emilien Galton. Analysis and expectations. Despite the setback in Edinburgh, France remain favourites to lift the Six Nations Trophy. Galthie's measured approach, making changes only where necessary, signals confidence in his squad's ability to respond and deliver under pressure. The team's key focus areas include: 1. Forward dominance. Flamant, Meafo, Ollivon, and Matiu are critical in neutralizing England's pack. 2. Half-back stability. Dupont and Jalibert provide control, vision, and composure. 3. Backline cohesion. The back three and midfield combination must exploit space and maintain defensive structure. 4. Bench impact. Fresh players off the bench will be crucial in maintaining intensity in the final stages. France's ability to balance experience with fresh talent may well determine the outcome of this high-stakes encounter. With a bonus point win sufficient to secure the championship, Les Bleus know the stakes are higher than ever. Conclusion: Fabien Galthie's squad selection for Le Crunch reflects strategic pragmatism, confidence in the core team, and careful management of injuries and suspensions. While Grand Slam hopes have ended, France are focused on claiming the Six Nations title and finishing the campaign on a high note. The clash with England promises to be a physical, tactical, and thrilling encounter, with both teams aware that every decision, every substitution, and every set piece could be decisive. France's combination of experienced leaders, emerging talent, and calculated adjustments aims to ensure that Les Bleus finish their Six Nations campaign in style.